All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Magic Monday with Matt. That's where we like to kick back, relax, and play a little Magic. Couple things before we get started, I guess. Forward looking in the future here, working on like a design logo to possibly use for the thumbnail for these videos. When I say I'm working, I guess I should say my beautiful wife Hannah is drawing it for me. So hopefully I won't have to use that silly moon picture and going forward. Then I thought maybe, at least in the future, maybe I can start putting like pictures of mana colors, or maybe the deck list, or something like that to go along with the thumbnail. And then that got me thinking too, even though it's none of them that I play are my deck lists. I don't really build anything, I just steal people's. But if anybody was interested, that's something that I could always drop down in the comments. Or alternatively, I could just show you the deck before we start too. Why don't I do that this time? Just so that if anybody's curious, pretty fucking simple. For this, for that, all the way down. It's about as tight as you can make a list. And that's what we're going to be playing again today. I've been doing really well with Winota. Over the week we got into Diamond, which is nice. That normally doesn't happen for me. And actually a little bit into Out of the Basement. So who knows? We're probably a little too close to the end of the month to get anywhere close to Mythic, but hey, if it happens. What's up, baby?
Not much.
Okay. White and blue spells, attack a bunch of things. That's what we're here for. Let's go. Ulithith. On the draw. Nice looking hand. It's nice to see. Maybe this will be a Gandalf. Jose, if you're listening, I'm playing Cyberpunk, man. I know we got to get an episode out soon for it before it fades from cultural relevance, but every time I play it, I just have too much fun, and I don't continue the storyline like I should. So I don't know what can be said about that. I'm trying every weekend. I'm trying. Well, it's straight blue-white, so we should probably be concerned about a sweeper on turn 4 or 5, which makes it a little hard to play shit. But I think we gotta do it anyway. Yep. What a good card. Okay, so this is the Blink version. If he's playing with that apparition. So let's go ahead and play out the Professor. We could peek at their hand, but now I don't care as much. Because I know they're probably not running sweepers. It'd be a lot nicer to have 2 triggers for Winota. So let's do that. We'll grab the Spirit. Or not the spirit. It's an inkling. It's literally made out of ink. Do we attack in? No. Of course we don't. The tome. That looks good. So, does opponent play counter spells? Do we find out the hard way? I think so. Borrower? Oof, dirty. That's real dirty. Okay, buddy. Pass that priority. Let's go. Opponent's got a lot of thinking to do. Oh my lord. More walls. Okie dokie. Let's try that again. Bounced again. No shit, huh? Tired of not attacking. That's what we're supposed to be doing. It's getting kind of loud, huh? Oh my, okay. Buys the Orion. So Skyclave comes back down, gets the Winota. But how many hits can we get off too? Quite a few. Two is a few. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if he's got another land, he can still play Winota. If we try to take that away, what the hell do we do? Come on, bro. Let's go, bro. I'm tempted to, just to make sure it takes this whole turn, but let's do it. Let's see what else is in there. What do you got, Ulysses? Oh no. Oh man. Should have played the Spellbinder first. Opponent wants to wipe the board anyway. Okay. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is going to be a really long, boring game where we lose at the end. So that'll be fun. Board wipe. Get a borrower down. Probably should have sandbagged that land. There's a birth. And a Yorian. No? Casket the Spirit. Okay. It's got 4 open. Okay. Yep. Oh, Yorian comes down, blinks Casket, Tome, and Birth. Yeah, alright. Let's get out of here. Wow. That was like 10 minutes of horse shit. The great starting hand, too. On the play, that game would have been a lot different. That does not look like a keep to me. Better. Hey, good card. I think something's gonna die. Screw it. Well, okay. Drawn cards. I can respect that. Let's just grab sciences. Buys Yorian. Okay. Binding. We take the binding. A swing at the face. Wiping the board. Fair enough. Ooh, interesting. Ugh, this is icky. It's an icky spot. Let's just do this. Grab some mountain. What the hell else do we do? Okay. Snallrune's Epiphany in the pocket. It's another pretty gay turn. Let's look at their hand. Omen first. Interesting. I would have waited. What do you got? Yep. Yep, let's tuck that away. You gotta pay a little more for that one. Heartless act in hand. Gotta keep that in mind. That can kill shit. This is not looking good. I don't know how we're gonna get any damage through. Here's Yorian. Another draw 2, scry 4. It's pretty fucking good value right there. Deep fucking value. Hey. We got a packed house here. 2 people. Might be the most I've ever had. Okay, now what garbage turn can we conjure up? Man, we can't do shit. We are really pickled. Fuck it. Let's do it. If we can get one Blade Historian out of this, it'll be worth it. Oh shit, I'm an idiot. Yep. 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 What did we learn? When we know there's a Heartless Act in the opponent's hand, don't play one out. Of course, I had nothing really to do that game. God, okay, 2 bad ones. Let's get a good one. Devi. Let me go first. That'd be nice. No? Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, that's a keep, I guess. Up against Boros colors. That's a good first card. Doggo. Magda. Okay. So I think I know what we're playing here. Excuse me. We for sure kill that thing. Because that just nets them free mana. Tough spot for the opponent. Hey, that was mean. Right on. Since we don't have a 4th land, I don't really want to count on Giant. We could peek in their hand. And we got Focus in the Air. Let's do that. What do you got? Questing Beast. Questing Beast. Embercleave. Okay. They do need another green source to play one of those questing beasts, so hopefully they don't find it. And it looks like they're pretty locked up right now, which is nice. Unless they drew a really good card. And they didn't. It's a Rimrock Knight. Not a bad card. Not a bad card at all. We did not draw land, so that's good. Ooh, that's even better. Yeah, we could play the giant out. We could play our own knight out, but what we are going to do is play Spirit, boost the Spellbinder, get a free token, and if we do draw land next turn, that's 2 Winota triggers, which is better than 0 by a factor of. Oh, yeah. Well, that wasn't very exciting, but at least we got a W on the board. Since I've hit Diamond, I've noticed 2 major things. One of them being that my win-to-loss ratio dropped by at least 4%. Probably about 6 at the start, and I think I've kind of eked it back up. People in Diamond are not messing around. You can usually tell, like I've sort of been commenting, by like, third or fourth turn, whether or not this is going to go anywhere for you. Especially when you're running an aggro deck like this, because you really got to beat them by turn 3 or 4. This is a tough hand. Or not 3 or 4. You got to be set up by 3 and 4 and then push it. In a world full of shadows, verdicts, and extinction events, and all sorts of nonsense. I don't know if we should have kept this, but it's got so many cheap things in it. I mean, we can play out a knight. Turn 2, unless we see some land, then maybe we drop the Spirit. But I kind of want to wait turn 3 or 4 to play the Spirit. We need a lot more. 2 more mana to get that Winota on the field. Sarabat. Uh-oh. This could be white weenie, mono white life gain. Either way, we did not need to draw a third Rimrock Knight. We needed a land, and now we need 2. Otherwise, we're going to be real stuck. Pretty difficult decision for the opponent on turn 2 here. I shouldn't give people. I'd take just as long. 2 doggos. There's a land. I think you have to be a mountain, sir. I guess you don't have to be a mountain, but you probably should be a mountain. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we're even going to bother attacking. Let's just put counters on the field. I went with 2 mana just in case next turn our only double spell we can pull off is with Rimrock Knight and then playing it out. And we'll just cast that straight away. Get our token and move on. If we can draw a land next turn, 3 Winota hits is usually pretty good. I did play a game earlier this week where I had 3 Winota hits and whiffed on every one of them. I guess that is one of the downsides of the deck, is that can and does happen. Ooh, Skyclave Apparition. Alright, well that really ruins our plans. And then even especially more now that we've done 2 mountains. Okay. You know what? Let's get more bodies on the field. Or do I want to look in his hand? Do I care? Not really. Hopefully I can just apparition whatever he plays. That's the idea. We'll get our 3 in. We'll try to be happy about it. Redain. That's a good card to steal if we ever draw planes. That's not a planes. But we do get 3 hits. Do we want them? Yeah, of course we do. What else are we going to do? That's a tough call. Let's take the Spellbinder. Oh my goodness. I think our best play is probably take that apparition out of here. There's the Blade Historian. One more. There's a free Winota. Nice. That's what you want to see. We took a gamble and it paid off. Quick and dirty. That's how we like it. Quick and dirty. Hey, another one of them. That's called Vault Progress, ladies and gentlemen. Vault Progress. I look forward to this, you know, at some point on every Monday for the past 4 or 5 weeks now, I've thought to myself, oh, it's Monday. I get to stream some Magic. And it kind of gets me a little giddy. This might be a mirror. Oh, it is. Oh, it's not. It's different. Well, that sucks. Now we can't ever get rid of that fucking thing. Let's grab a flyer. Yeah. Since we have Blade Historian in hand, and that might be our turn 3. Probably won't be, but there's a world that exists in which it is. So. Don't look at my professor. This is going to get really awkward if we don't draw a Winota. Because there's just nothing we can do against that frickin' aspirant unless we draw one of our apparitions. Yeah. We're taking 3. Kind of sucks. Oh boy. Let's take a peek. Yep. It's a pretty good spot, actually. Yep. Because we don't have Winota. Now he knows that, probably. We want to keep our flyer intact so he can start hitting for 6 in the air. It is going to get rough, though. Much rougher before it gets better, I think. And Professor of Symbology. I could make him give up his doggo if he wants to swing in at me. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. He does have that exile creature card in hand. Okay. We're not going to forget about it this time. And now I just realized I misplayed. Because I did forget about it. Let's do that. Looks like we might be taking 7. Opponent's only got one more turn to, oh, and there's no mana. There is a giant out there. Looks like we are taking 7. Yep. It's not looking good. That Aspirant is a great 2-drop, but that's game. Three triggers, yeah. We'll give it to him. That's interesting. Ooh, and they took a mulligan. Let's keep it then. Don't really like to see that. Oh no. Oh, I think they whiffed. I think they whiffed bad. Here goes. Let's see. Wow. Well, that'll do it. Quick and dirty. Emphasis on dirty. If you're unfamiliar with what happened there, it's what we call in the Magic community bullshit. It's kind of a technical word. Pretty good hand. Start us off anyway. That's a 1, that's a 2, that's a 3. Up against rogues, it looks like. Ooh, first turn Fabled Passions. Not good for rogues. Probably got a really good hand, though, if he kept that. Passes the turn. Let's play on our spirit. Here go. There's that Thought Thief. There's 2. That's 4 per. It's pretty good. 2 Blade Historians in the graveyard. That hurts. Yep. Let's go ahead and take a peek. Oh boy. What a hand. Fuck your draw card. Pay the regular price for it. Bastard. Two swinging in. You know we're blocking one of them. What do we bait him with? Probably this guy, right? Swing in. All good. All good. All right. Fucking more doggos then. Yep. That's the way it goes. I don't think there was too many ways to play around that as long as he's got 2 kill spells in his hand. If we would have had the other dog out last turn, but probably better to peek in there. You should probably describe what that Planeswalker does since we don't get enough time to... Oh. Fair enough. Ugin the Spirit Dragon typically costs 8 to cast. Comes in at 7 loyalty. +1s for 3 damage to any target, and that's creature or player. And then -X to exile any permanents of whatever you pick X and under off of the board that are colored. Not colorless, but colored. And then its ultimate is something like draw 7 cards, gain 7 life. I don't know, something like that. But basically the point is bullshit. It's bullshit. You use Tybalt's Trickery to counter your own spell to cheat out a high-powered card on turn 2 or 3, and then you just win. Or that's the idea anyway. More doggos. Yeah, real fucking neat. It's very neat. That's what I would call it. Super neat. Well, we got enough mana, that's for sure. That's a good question. Yeah, I probably should have, shouldn't I? Considering I had 3 doggos in hand, yeah, that was a misplay for sure. Okay, he's willing to let his Thought Thief die. That's something. So he does have 6 untapped. If he uses Drown in the Lock, it sort of makes it so he can't use his draw spell, so let's see if he does. Oh, he lets it through. Very nice. We'll sandbag that land. Okay, we got to get 8 more in. Can we draw a Winota? There's a Thought Thief. Wow. Too bad we can't play it. But we can attack with our giant. That's something. Yeah, man, I really should have forced that. Because then I could have at least tried to play Winota this turn. Even though he for sure has another Drown in the Lock in these cards. Like, no question. Or Heartless Act. Or, well, Heartless Act wouldn't matter. Gaining 3 life. Pretty good play, actually. That sucks. Everybody dies. Wow. I don't think we can come back from that. I don't think that there's any amount of cards we could draw that would help. Yeah, we'll call it. I can handle 1 board wipe if it's mid-game. I can't handle 2. And 1 real late game like that too after all the removal. Oof. So yeah, I wonder if that would have played out differently then had I forced the Drown in the Lock. You're probably right. Probably right. I just get so nervous when I play rogues. That's a weird hand. Rogues again. Let's do better. No? What? What? Maybe it's cycling. Nope. This is something that I don't know what it is. It looks good. They did some learning. Let's do some of our own learning. We definitely don't need a sciences, but anatomy might be a good turn 3 play. Let's see. I have no idea what I'm playing against right now. So that's fun. They probably know exactly every card in this deck. This is interesting. Okay. Wow. No, you know what? Since we have Blade Historian in hand, it's probably a better idea to go wide. Yeah. Drawn cards. Okay. Looking for land, maybe? Trying not to use sciences. God, a Winota right now would just be, ugh. 5 triggers. Put half the deck on the battlefield. Dang, he did have to use his sciences. That's good for us. Except that is 5 damage. How much damage can he do in a turn? Can he... I don't think he should have attacked, actually. He's probably going to regret that. Oh, he does have 1 blocker. Okay. Oh, not a Winota. It'll do. Wow. Pretty sure opponent plans on hitting us for 10 next turn, and I believe he can do it. We'll see. Yep. So it's 3, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, and 10. Wow. Bravo. I'll let you swing it. Boom, boom, boom. Very cool. Very cool. Azorius Flyers is like back on the menu. Well, quick and dirty was the plan, but this is diamond. People just don't mess around in diamond. Snarl. Get in for one. There's a robber. I think this is the route. Take away his robber. Because even if he's got the stomp, we can save the apparition. Yep, annex. That means we get 2 hits with our Winota. Oh, we can go one more turn. We already won this. This is in the bag. Now we get 3 hits off Winota. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's quick and dirty. What did that take? 30 seconds? I think that was a minute and a half. Not very exciting, but it feels good. All right, one more. Sick animal or must be. Ugh. Well, let's put one of them back. Go ahead and play that out. That is mono red. Let's do some learning. Grab sciences. We want our 4th mana. Interesting choices here. We can get real risky with it and try to nab the knight. And I think that's the best play. That puts another Winota trigger on the field. Takes one of their creatures away in case they got, I don't know, something. This will probably get stomped, but then at least they can only play. Oh, look, there's an annex. Okay. Ugh, you don't like to see that. Let's do it. We get 2. What can we cheat out? Nothing. Historian. Better than nothing. Charger kills the professor. Annex gets a token. And then he dies. He dies. Another one. So he's for sure got an Embercleave in hand. Do we care enough? Do we care enough to take away the Embercleave? He can't stop Winota. He can stop the apparition. But I don't think he would. Okay, we'll take it. Back in the Diamond 3. Well, that was an interesting smattering of games. Yeah. In the future, I should try to do better about just explaining, even base level, kind of the nonsense like that. That's one of the decks that's you see every now and then. You don't normally see it in Diamond, or even in Platinum, really. But in the lower levels, you see it a lot. Sometimes it doesn't hit, and then they just scoop. But the percentage must be high enough that you hit it. That you hit something good. That deck runs stupid cards like Ugin, Tybalt, which is another Planeswalker, who basically everything that once it hits the field, if it hits the field on turn 2, it's like there's just not much you can do. So you scoop it and you let them have the win. But aside from that one and those terrible control matchup that we had, that one and the other one and the rogues, which I guess is kind of a control matchup, not too bad. I'm just gonna take a quick glance. Okay, Winota, we're sitting at 56% win rate out of, what is that, 138 matches with it right now. I think I was up to about 60% before I got into Diamond, but it seems like once you hit there, most people's decks are pretty consistent. So, but anyway, thanks for joining me for another fabulous Monday. If we don't see you sometime with the movie cast, whatever we call that, then I will see you guys next Monday. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night.